Hello, this is Fire, and this is part 2 of this Nayema S6 run. And we'll see if I can make it to the end or not. So, let me check my notes on, because it's been a bit, on what we're fighting in A3. I think we're fighting them all, but I will have to check. Yes. And so, we are fighting Hunt here, which can be annoying. I think we are going towards here, which could also be a pain in the butt. We don't have much cleanse, which is absolutely our biggest weakness. I think... I'm debating between these two events. I think this was the same decision I was trying to make last time. Deciding between the two events and taking the extra fights. I think taking two events makes a little more sense. Although, Swift Adaptation certainly is not a bad card to have on hand. I don't think this fight is too bad. I think this fight is probably more dangerous. Oh, there's none of the fire ones here. I'm a little worried about this fight, but we have to take it. I think we go here. Obviously gonna be a tough setup. Go ahead and do that. And this will get that up. Alright. That's really annoying. So you need to apply weak to everyone. Deciding what I'm going to use that on. That's probably not super valuable to us. I think it may make sense just to loop this. Or I could loop Nocturnal Insight. I won't have enough mana boost anyway. Try and think how we get enough shield for this turn. Not a terrible time to do that. I think we're going to freeze one of those. Actually, no, because we have that up. Yeah, I think we're going to freeze you. Make our life a little bit easier. Yeah, I think it does make sense to do that. So, annoyingly, we are going to explode here. But we're not going to take damage from that. So we're just barely going to avoid taking damage here. Obviously, pretty happy to see that they kind of decided to chill for the turn. So now we can draw a bunch of mana. So it's basically now or never on this. I I think it's going to be never. And then... that's where Void Hardened Skin is going to come in handy. It's where a variety of things are going to come in handy, really. So we're only actually taking, so the shock will wear off, which is going to massively reduce the damage we're actually taking here. Yeah, we shouldn't take any actual damage here. Yeah. What could we possibly have taken away from you that dumped you from 8 to 4? Oh, is it we added weak? So this will also dump you to... Yeah. Actually, a great time to Starfall. And then... I was really hoping I was going to take that out, but... There we go. And we can evade this hit. And we can double cleanse just for a minute. Pretty happy overall with how this fight is going. Specifically the part where we're going to make it through without losing any health. And even with a little bit of healing. Ada spell is great. I think we can't quite support Spline Blast. Yeah, we're just going to go events. Yeah, we can't afford to spend this here. We will just take Lucky Charm, I think. Alright. Stony Nap is pretty nice. That'll give us... That'll help us with some of the healing. There's no real point in playing that. I think I'd rather just have the... yeah, rewarded for not playing the Phase Grace. Very nice. Top of the drop out. Let's go for that. So we have this. Okay, I want to play one more card to get this detonation off, but it's not actually getting rid of that much of usefulness. That much of usefulness. Words are difficult, okay? Yeah, that bleed's annoying. Alright, that cleanses really nice. Get rid of that. This is absolutely going to be mana. Oh, I was thinking, like, why do we guarantee crits? Because we've got the... I was thinking, wait, do we have Spyglass up? But no. Boom. And we could freeze here, but there doesn't seem to be a huge point. I don't hate doing this, though. Yeah, that's actually very good. We could end up getting, like, frozen here, but more shot. But these guys are relatively weak, and... that's what I get for saying things. Never say words, you'll just get punished. Probably need to freeze you out. But we have the ability to do that, so that's okay. I don't know why I bother doing that, because, like, we're not gonna copy anything. I had a great plan, but it doesn't actually make sense now that I think about it. Just do that. Alright. Let's go ahead and freeze you just to be safe. I do not know how much damage is coming in, and I do not want to eat a bunch of damage if I can avoid it. Right. That's an obnoxiously large amount of evasion. We're doing pretty good on mana boost right now, though, which is something. Alright, well, there's the evasion gone. Let's just do this again. Close enough. D threshold +1 card strong. Very nice. Both of these have a lot of potential. What is our frail on us at right now? Minus 10%. That makes this very good, because then it's only minus 10% on, minus 15% on us. Yeah, I think I like that. Obviously, we're taking Duplicitome. I don't have a plan for Duplicitome, but that doesn't matter. We're taking Duplicitome. And I think we're taking it over... Oof. That, because I think we're going to need all of these going into this next fight. So of all the turns, this is the safest one to do this. We are absolutely going to get that out. We're gonna do that. So we're able to force weak out, and yeah, we only take 15% more damage, which should be manageable. Yeah, especially because that first attack out of this guy is pretty weak. There's the Dispel. I'd rather have that out early than late. Like, I'm never happy about the Dispel, but... Alright, we knew, I guess, that this was on top. We don't really want to draw a spell right now. I want to get rid of that, but I don't know how to do that right now. I think we're still kind of ritual of minding here. Would really love to be tough right now, but there's no way for us to get to that. Means that this could hurt. Yeah. Could have been a lot worse, but... We do have tough guaranteed now, which is nice. Where is the bottom part of the deck, of course? We have to do that. I think it actually makes sense to do that. So many hits. Right. For the record, if we lose, I'm betting we lose this. Like this fight is where the run ends. Is my guess. So, no pressure. Especially with all that curse, and like this turn's obviously just miserable. I think we have to do this. And we absolutely have really no choice but to cleanse. And then we pass turn. We can get out one more. Actually, no, we're going to do this so we can get rid of... Oof. I was thinking that we weren't... I forgot about the opportunists because I am dumb. But I think that was worth it. Having that kill out is nice, though. But we obviously now need to cleanse a bunch. Let's see, where is... not near the top is the problem. And we also don't have a ton of mana boost sitting around either. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to play a bunch of cards this turn. We just have to eat a big hit from that curse. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the heals. So we're spyglassing Flood of Insight. I think now is a good time to do that. Probably gonna duplicate the Cauterize. We absolutely don't do that right now because we're on the weakest turn of the cycle. We're not actually going to freeze out here, which is actually kind of a shame because we would love to freeze out and then be able to spend that on the Ghostly Echoes. So we're going to be playing that. I'm thinking through what we do Plateau here. Because it's Cauterize plus something else. Trying to think through if we can get enough shield out. I think we have to Lunar Whispers here. I think we're going to Plateau those two. So we're going to start. Again, I think we'll want one of those and one of those. And then I guess we get this out. And there's just not enough in the world, huh? And yeah, we don't want to draw into that mess. It's these that are gonna be the big risk. But we're not fighting cruelty right now, so it makes our life a little easier. Alright, we do get to block this bleed, which is really important. because it means we actually afford to play cards this turn. This is still not quite the breeze turn. God, playing this out seems very bad. Actually, I think it gets his freeze for 2 turns. I don't actually even know that I want to Starfall that. We have the lifesteal this turn, but there's no way we can use it. Because we're only decaying 1 status a turn. Yeah, and playing these out gives us Arcane. Which makes playing that more questionable. We already have plenty of wets. Yeah, I think we're just going to freeze. I think we're going to pass turn. Oof. It's actually good, though. Starting our next turn frozen is actually useful for us. I got to evade that. But it means that we can, for free, dumpster that. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I need to play that. And we take a bunch of damage. But weirdly enough, it could be worse. Okay. So I can draw some cards here, which I think I kind of have to do. I think I am yet doing that. I want to play this. Actually not under Opportunist right now. I would really like to get to a shuffle here, because otherwise I think next turn is toast. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get to a shuffle. Okay, I can. It just hurts. Actually, it doesn't hurt too bad, because we do get to get through whatever. But I think we're at the big... But we might die if we don't play this. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Okay, no, it was the Arcane turn, so it was fine. And one upside we do have this fight is that we get a lot of Frenzy out. Okay, so perhaps Lunar Whispersing. And then, all right, we've got what is effectively a kill. We just have to actually survive for another turn and a half. But next turn is going to make that easy-ish on us. Okay. I think we've done it. Because I want to say this turn, yeah, is that, which doesn't kill us. So that was a fight I was very, very worried about. The end boss is also very scary, but... so convergence is very good. I think that's probably the pickup. Yeah, I think it's convergence. This does nothing for us, and we have very good trinkets. This is, I think, bad. That's bad. Convergence Plus is an incredible upgrade. I think that's probably what we take. I'm trying to think what we cut. Like, the problem is, like, every card does useful things for us. I would have liked to have gotten a Devourer's Strike there, but the chance on that was pretty low. I think we are still kind of priced into... this is actually probably better than Mana Crystal. I think, yeah. I think we're actually kind of priced into doing this fight. Which could be a pain in the butt, but we'll see. I absolutely should maybe be more heavily considering that Bloodsweep. The other nice thing about this fight is being a Soothing Skies fight, we will actually be able to get some healing out. Which, you know, is nice. And we also heal our enemies, but whatever. Oh, I forgot to actually play that. Oops. I'm kind of surprised we are still taking damage here. I honestly kind of expected we wouldn't be at this point, but what do I know? And we can't afford to draw cards, or this goes, or this opportunist goes off, which is, although I guess we're evading some of this, which is nice. Not really any point in playing that. There's no space for the Void Stalker, which makes our life easier. So we do have to deal with the pack tactics, but not having to deal with the Void Stalker is nice. And yeah, we can Strength of the Sun. Let's get that up. Actually, I'm still just doing it again right now. All right. I guess this fight at least is a mix of good and bad things for us. Like I said, we get the healing, we get the bonus healing from the fight itself. Those are both great. Let's actually just go all in on that. And this seems like a good time to do that. Should have done that. I guess it makes sense to have done that when I did. Opportunist is gone, which means we can use this to Starlight. I think it does make sense to just go ahead and loop this for next turn. yeah, we also get that max health up, which is nice because it also comes with 26 more. Sorry, not 26, 20 more to bring us to 126. So yeah, this fight, huge amount of healing for us. We get a decent amount of mana out of this, so that makes that totally worth it. Spyglass it. We're gonna need that if we want to get through all of this evasion. It's absolutely gonna be Lunar Whispers. Oh, should have gotten that out. Sequencing is hard. Boom. Alright, that works. It's also nice. You still have Arcane Barrier up? Jesus Christ. Ooh, that's very good. We're still dealing with Arcane Barrier, but we're getting closer to dealing with it. And we at least won't get dispelled for attacking into it. And then we have lethal here. And the shock also actually on its own might be lethal. Yeah, shock was already lethal. But you know, may as well get maximum value. So I was worried a little bit about that fight, but that fight ended up being just amazing for us. This is very good. That's okay. I think this is the one we want. I think having that consistent heal is going to be very useful to us. And then I would really like either of those would be very good. I don't really care about those. Hidden Focus is very good as well. We don't get that much out of Direct the Rain. Arcane Deluge is fine. Mana Shower is fine. This is the green ones, because you can see the itty bitty legs. That's potentially useful. I think this fight is potentially going to be dangerous, but it doesn't have anywhere near as much opportunist, which is nice. This fight, though, I guess we're not that high on cleanse, and this fight is going to be a very curse-heavy fight. This will not be super light on curse, but I think it's still okay. Give me a second. I have to pause the record. I should find my recording software and then pause it. All right, back at it. That's not great for us. So we could draw up to 2 more cards. I don't know that that actually helps us. We could draw the Sorcerer's Secretion this turn. It's not terrible. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. We are going to be playing a couple cards this turn. Doing things like even if we copy this, it wouldn't be enough. We don't need to do the bunch of mana this turn. Oh, I could actually draw a bunch of cards. Because Starlight is a heck of a drug. Now we can actually put Weak on you, which is going to make our life a little easier. Although this is where, like, convergence is not super useful in this stance, but... This is where I guess maybe should have looked into changing stances. That gives us enough shield, though. You only get half value from modifiers on this, but I think that's still worth it. Ooh, or I could just copy this. Copying it probably makes more sense. Well, no, I can copy it later. That gets back Ada spell, which is super not worth playing right now. I say super not worth playing. It's actually, I guess, not the absolute worst. We do get to do this. And yeah, now that is 111, which is a pretty good beat. And now, yeah, this actually seems like it's okay. Yeah, it's actually perfect. And now we get spelled a bunch, which is always unfortunate, but didn't lose too much there. I think we're getting tough. Oh, we already have tough from this, which means that I think I want to Lunar Whispers. Let's do that. I think this is just not happening this turn. Well, but if it does, then I get to do better sequencing. Yeah, seems okay. Fatigue is always annoying, but what are you gonna do? Answer, get fatigued. Opportunist is still not up. Okay. Guess we don't actually have the stuff that I would need to make this. I was thinking I could play this and get a lot of value, but not as much as I would like right now. Do I do this anyway? What draws one card? Just not enough damage. We have no way to get shield here. That blows us up, so we don't want to play that. It's kind of a rough turn all around, huh? They're already weak. We just don't have any way to get to shield, do we? I don't think we use that quite yet, because I think we're saving that for the bleed turn. We can afford to take a little bit of damage here. Or we may just end up using it on all this first. Gonna get frozen here. Okay, we didn't actually draw into whatever. Let's spell you a couple times. I'm not actually totally certain how the sequencing is going to work out here. I'm going to need this purity here. Let's go draw a spell. Draw a spell, I guess. So the question is like, which one do we convert? I guess the answer could be both. Although if I'm going to do that, I think the first thing I do is that so that I can copy the zero cost version. Okay, that's what I was kind of hoping to see. Because I can't directly copy mana, but I can copy a thing that generates mana. And knowing that that is on top of the deck is actually very nice. Although, thinking about it, I may be better off playing. I think I have to go for this mana. Let's go. There's just not quite enough damage here, but we do have the 25% chance of critting. Alright, so now you're just... Ah, you're not quite dead. No. I think I have to do that now. Because I'm just taking too much damage otherwise. Like, I'm still taking too much damage, but... Wow, okay. And the fight was going so well. Problem is we kind of desperately need mana boost. Okay, so our best bet here is to hope that nope, passive is not in our favor. Are we just dead? Becomes the question. We might be just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. And we're gonna have to do that again. I think we can manage this fight. I just have to. And I have no shame about restarting at S6. Like, especially the fight was that close. So I think this thing just needs to die faster. I think I just need to prioritize killing this. Same stuff I did last time to start the fight. So I think I did a pretty good job of navigating turn 1 last time. Although I once again am in the same position I was last time where it's like I don't have great uses for that. Right, that's what I did. It's like I know I had mana last time. this just for the whatever. And yeah, getting this so close to death. Because yeah, if we can just take out that middle dork sooner before it's able to dump a bajillion curse on us, our life gets so much easier. Bajillion curse and a bajillion arcane. Saving that for next turn. Let's get the powerful off of you. There's definitely an argument to be made for not using that there. I think next turn we should be able to use this to kill the middle one. Maybe through that still. Fortunately, we are going to get this super curse here, which is kind of what I was hoping to avoid. So now we have super weak. So that's going to frail us, which is unfortunate, but it's totally worth it. So that is one down. Prioritization matters. Could just spyglass this. That actually makes a lot of sense, I think. I think we want to change stances here. How do I get mana out is the question. I think this is the answer. So am I spyglassing this is the question. Or am I just spyglassing the incandescent ritual? Yeah, I think getting rid of that much curse makes life so much easier. There's no good way for us to get more shield out without... If we use that... Okay, I think unfortunately our best bet here is to do that. Which will have to be fine. But we got rid of the bulk of the curse, so... Now that we're not taking that billion extra damage every turn, probably makes our life easier. Probably means you're less likely to just go kaput and die. I'd really like to have that in hand. Do we have the wits? We do not have the wits. We can draw a card with this. I was thinking I Starfall. But I'm realizing it may not actually be enough. I think I am copying this. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily do as much as I want. The problem is like there's 0 mana there. Although the convergence will get us mana. And we have to do this if we want to get to that, the convergence. So. Do that because there's no way we are playing anything else. I think we just have to go for shield here. Let's see. Dispel 1 on everyone seems okay. And unfortunately we didn't play that, which could kill us, but we'll see. I think this is about where we died last time. So this is obviously becoming a mana. Becoming mana. Word. I think we're doing this. Oh. Mostly comes down to like, am I Flood of Insighting? I drew into it, which kind of implies that I'm planning to. So now Flood of Insight draws us into a different set of cards. So if this becomes a mana, I think at that point it does make sense to Flood of Insight. More than doing this? Yes? So, we're not tough, but we're going to get tough. We're gonna get tough! We're not actually gonna play this, but... yeah, I think we do that, because it reduces the amount of damage taken by a decent margin. Oh man, we actually got healing from that. Awkward. Huh. That obviously has to stay in the hand. Can't we afford to get rid of that? I guess that's what goes. Feels wrong, but... I definitely thought we had wits, and we did not. But this should kill both of them. But in my head, we were drawing into this, and we are not. That does take away all their powerful, at least, so we make it through the fight. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, null shield. God, all of these do things that we want. I think null shield is the most valuable, especially with the upgrade sitting here. There's mana crystal back, so you restarted. I don't think we want it back. I think we keep with what we have. I think we upgraded the null shield. I think that double dispel is valuable. 8 dispel plus, void hardened skin plus, those are all also good. And we have to rest going into this fight, and we'll just take the extra max health. I'm worried about this fight. This could be into the run. There's one way or another, it's the end of the part, so if there's a part 3, then I didn't die. Do I want to just draw 8 cards here? That seems reasonable. So one advantage right now is that now, oh, I should have done that first. I'm going to get crazy amounts of sturdy out, which seems pretty useful. So that can actually give us mana. I guess we're just getting more sturdy here. Guess I could change stances, but yeah. This is not super useful to us right now, I think. But I don't know that we want to. We're super interested in redrawing it either. So. Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. And then we didn't actually get weak out on things, but I hope that will be okay. So yeah, I'm hoping this isn't shock. It comes out. Okay. So where is this top card of the deck? Can we get to the top card of the draw pile? Yes. So I think making this go away is the bigger concern. Getting with some mana boost out makes the most sense right now. I can get more shield. I think I want to play that. I'm gonna get this mana. I don't really need the shield. I'm honestly just doing it for the mana. I'm very happy with how that turn 1 went, because it just puts us in a reasonable position to defend the rest of the fight. Here comes this dispel, naturally to take away the whatever, but we do get to keep one of those powerfuls that we had, so that's nice. Last card on the draw pile is the Dread Blast. I think looping to this makes the most sense, especially since we can now Starfall it. No room for the Void Stalker, which is nice. We are not going to get to the Necrotransmute this turn. So this would detonate them once, and then I'm better off spending it on this. Drawing a spell draws us a spell. Oh, I could have just gone for Magic Flash there. I think that was actually probably the play. So I do believe that, yeah, we get to dodge anything really bad happening there. Obviously, we were nowhere close to winning this fight, but so far, this has gone staggeringly well relative to what I was worried it might happen. That's online, but I would really like more. Growth. Just about time to do that again. I think I want to change stances. Shoot a bunch of mana out. Although, next stance is not the best to get a bunch of cards in, so we would just create a bunch of mana jolts. It's not the most useful thing to do. Although we could change stances twice. And then we get that value out. That seems like what we probably are going to do. So I need to change stances first. And I think we may just Sunbolt twice. I'll mix it up, do a little bit of each. I should have done that first. Oops. Do that. We get slightly crystallized. Having this pretty hefty stack of shield to just fall back on is so nice. Yeah, I do not want random status. We can Starfall here. Opportunities, or we can Starlight here. Opportunities up, but that's not enough to be a major concern. Although we can't invigorate Sunlight here. But and then we can just, yeah, do some damage. So far, we've done a pretty good job of preventing them from really scaling up, which is obviously the major concern with the fight. You can do this whole dance again. almost, but not quite shock us. Or the frostbite froze us. We didn't get shocked, is the important thing, I guess. I have a cat. That's also an important thing, although cat is needing to go because cat is getting in the way. Necrotransmute is not super great right now. I think we need that. We'll use that next turn. Well, no, we can use it now. Yeah, I think it's worth doing this. Maybe we'll get a ton of mana out here from using this. Because we can get, yeah, Beseech and Beseech. You would not believe how beseeched the moon is right now. And we get another turn after this one, where we will have all the mana we could ever need. So yeah, once we get rolling, the mana's not a problem. Just getting rolling, that's the problem. Oh man, we have this duplicate that I just keep not using. That seems good. Alright, I've got a plan. We're already both vulnerable. Let's take away more of their buffs. I actually kind of want to draw another spell. Not the spell I was looking for, but that's fine. Cat, you are very cute, but you are kind of in the way. Alright. So no restarts on the boss fights. It was just that one elite fight that nearly killed us. But we're out of there. Expansion is great, but I don't know that we want another whatever card. I don't hate a second Convergence. Second Flood of Insight can be a little risky. If we re-roll, we have a shot at a very good mana card. The main advantage to re-rolling, I think, is giving us a chance at Devourers. That's only a 1 in 5, though. I don't really want a second Convergence is the thing. I think I'm fine re-rolling here. Star Atlas is very tempting. I think the Sanctity helps. That'll give us more consistent cleanse. We are going into Maw, so we're going to need that. Blood Mage's Garment is such a risk to take. I'm not interested, I think. That's not bad, but I think what we have is better given where we're at. Even though I don't think I actually used Duplicate last fight. Upgrading Sorcerer's Secretion potentially could help. Void Hardened Skin. I think we want... Sanctity Plus is going to be so good going into Maw. And... yes, you are absolutely a cat. I hope you're proud of yourself. The Phase Grace, I think, is worth keeping. That's the problem, is like I think everything is worth keeping always. Which is how we end up with fat decks. But I legitimately think all the cards in the deck right now are useful. And yeah, that was over an hour long, so that's absolutely going to be the end of part 2. Let's go ahead and look through what we've got here. Alright, so we have Emptiness again. We have Endurance up, which is nice. We can go through this right side here, which will get us a bunch of stuff. So we can force a Purging Waters. We can force a Turn to Gunk, because we have 2 rerolls. And if we skip the removal here, we can force a Clear Focus. And that puts us, I think, in a very strong position going into this boss fight. That's going to be part 2. Or that's going to be part 3. This is part 2. This is the end of part 2. We only have 1 rest, but we're at full health. We've got a pretty clear shot up to get here. These fights are... Only one of them has an idol. And otherwise, like, the opportunist is annoying, but we have 5-card draw, which is a huge get. So I think we can manage it. So I will see you guys for part 3 next time. Until then, toodles.